I am Professor Prakash Rao, Tunga College, Tirthahalli. This is my 7th video. In this video, I am taking up two more examples with reference to Ind AS 16, which guides as to how the overall cost and depreciation has to be accounted under Ind AS 16. For example, in a shipping company, it is required by law to bring all ships into dry dock every 5 years for a major inspection and overhaul. Overall expenditure might at first sight seem to be a repair to the ships, but it is actually a cost incurred in getting the ship back into seaworthy condition. As such, the cost must be capitalized. That means though overall expenditure looks like a revenue expenditure, just like a repair, it should be treated as capital expenditure and it must be capitalized. The example is given here. A ship which costs rupees 20 million with a 20-year life must have major overall every 5 years. The estimated cost of overall at the first 5-year point is rupees 5 million. You are asked to explain the depreciation for first 5 years. If the actual overall expenditure at the end of 5th year is 6 million, it is expected to explain the depreciation charge for the next 5 years. We shall see how the example can be worked out. Initially, the expenditure with reference to ship that is capitalized is 20 million. Out of that, 5 million applies to overall expenditure for the first 5 years. So the expenditure is split into overall component 5 million and ship component 15 million. The number of years that should be taken for depreciation is 5 years initially with reference to overall, whereas for the ship the life is expected as 20 years. So for the overall component, for 5 years the total cost expires. That means for each year 1 million can be considered as depreciation. For depreciation for 5 years would be 5 million. Whereas in case of ship, total expenditure that would depreciate over a period of 20 years, and hence 15 million divided by 20 years into 5 years, that means for calculating depreciation for 5 years, it comes to 0.75 into 5, that means 3.75 million. So that is how the depreciation has been calculated for the first 5 years. The total accumulated depreciation on ship including overall cost for the first 5 years will be, with reference to overall, 5 million, with reference to ship 3.75 million. So it comes to rupees 8.75 million. And the carrying amount of the ship at the end of the 5 year will be total expenditure at the initial stage 20 million minus total depreciation gives the residual balance or capitalized value as 11.25 million. The actual overall cost incurred for the next 5 years as given in the problem is 6 million. This amount will now be capitalized into cost of the ship to give the carrying amount of 11.25 million, that is the value at the end of 5 years, plus 6 million overall cost incurred after the 5 years period. So 11.75 plus 6 million gives rupees 17.25 million as the cost at the end of the 5th year. Now the depreciation charge for 6th year to 10th year. The overall component incurred at the end of the 6th year is 6 million with reference to overall component, and for ship, as we have calculated the residual value, it is 11.25 million. For the overall, it is for next 5 years, so 5 year is taken. For ship, the remaining life of the ship, profitable life of the ship is taken as 15 years. Out of 20 years, 5 years has been expired. So depreciation for overall component is 6 million divided by 5 years, that gives yearly depreciation of 1.20 million. Whereas in case of ship, 11.25 residual value of the ship divided by 50, that means 0.75 million yearly depreciation. So annual depreciation for 6th year to 10th year, that is after 5 years, for next 5 years, 6 to 11, 6 years to 10th year will now be 1.20 overall component depreciation, and with reference to ship component 0.75 million. That comes to totally rupees 1.95 million. This process will be continued for 11 to 15 years, that is next 5 years, and also for 16 to 20 years, subsequent 5 years. By the end of 20th year, the capital cost of 20 million, that is the overall component and ship component, will have been depreciated, plus the actual overall cost incurred at the end of 5th year, 10th year and 15th year. So that explains as to how the overall expenditure is capitalized, and over a period of life of the machine, or here in this case ship, it will be depreciated. So that ends the discussion on illustration 1. Now in case the company wants to change the depreciation method, if any company wants to change the method of depreciation, how that should be accounted in the books of accounts. An example is given here. An entity acquired an asset 3 years ago at a cost of rupees 5 million. The depreciation method adopted for the asset was 10% on reducing balance method. So initially 10% reducing balance method is applied for the first 3 years. At the end of the year 3, the entity estimates that the remaining useful life of the asset is 8 years. That is, after 3 years, the remaining life is expected as 8 years, and it determines the company intends to adopt straight line method for the remaining period of the asset. Show the necessary treatment in accordance with Ind AS 16. The explanation is given here. Change in the method of depreciation shall be accounted for as a change in an accounting estimate in accordance with Ind AS, and hence will have a prospective effect. That means it has to be calculated from the first year. Though the company intends to change the method of depreciation after 3 years, the change in the method of depreciation will have a prospective effect. That means from the first year itself the depreciation has to be shown and as calculation. That means in the first year, as it is given in the example, that the value of the asset is 5 million. 5 million into 10% on diminishing value method or reducing balance method. So depreciation comes to 5 lakh. 5 million into 10% depreciation 5 lakh. In the second year, for the reducing balance, that is 5 million minus 5 lakh, that gives 4.5 million into 10%, that gives 4,50,000 as depreciation. Again for the third year, for the reducing balance, 4.5 million minus 4,50,000 gives 4.05 million, and on that 10% it gives 4,05,000 as depreciation. So after this, the company changes the method of depreciation into straight line method. 4.05 million minus the third year depreciation gives 3.645 million. That is the value, residual value of the machine. It has a subsequent life of 8 years, so it is divided by 8. So yearly depreciation is 4,55,625. For 4th year to 11 years, for the next 8 years, the annual depreciation, because it is a straight line method, comes to 4,55,625. This is how the depreciation is accounted, and when the depreciation method is changed, the calculation of depreciation must be analyzed like this. Hope the students have understood the calculation method and understood as to how the overall cost is capitalized and depreciation on overall component and the machinery, or in this example the component value of the ship is accounted in the books of accounts. Thank you.